another episode of the program Kitchen Drive, and it's a warm welcome to ARCN Television, a program designed to enlighten you on different delicacies around the world. And I am here today to make a general soup. Most people have their own recipe of making Ogbonno soup, but of course, Chef T's kitchen had her own way of making her own Ogbonno soup. And of course, I know you want to watch and learn her own recipe of making Ogbonno soup. I am Hilda herself, Francois, who will be right back where we'll meet her in the kitchen, and she, of course, is going to display and, of course, enlighten us how to make Ogbonno soup. Kitchen Drive on ARCN Television. We'll be right back.
Would you eat synthetic meat? Food production technology has progressed to the point where we are able to create meat analogues derived from soybeans, gluten, and other plant products. Beyond Meat products are readily available in supermarkets as well as some fast food chains like Burger King and Carl's Jr. If this plant-based imitation meat isn't your thing, you can simply get your protein elsewhere. Food cultures around the world have heavily featured plant-based meat such as tofu or falafel for hundreds of years. But synthetic meat is not plant-based. It's meat. Lab-grown, artificially produced meat. Thanks to recent innovations in food production technology, consumers may see lab-grown meat in their supermarket aisles very soon. Numerous companies around the world, such as Upside in the United States and Future Meat in Israel, have been hard at work getting ready to bring their lab-grown cultivated meat to the masses. For the first time, they'll be able to say, no animals were harmed in the making of this meat product.
Real meat, not harming animals.
Instead, workers cultivate small clumps of animal cells in large industrial-grade vats over a period of weeks. During this time, these clumps of cells are grown or cultivated into muscle tissue or meat. Effectively, this means that Upside is able to manufacture real meat in this facility without harming any animals. But how exactly is this done? The first step of this 2 to 8 week process is extracting the cells. After giving an animal a small dose of anesthesia, they extract a small amount of cells from it. These cells are then placed in bioreactors, large steel vats designed for cell culture applications. Inside these vats, scientists can grow tissues or cells far beyond the cellular level. Inside the bioreactor, these cells are fed an oxygen-rich cell culture medium or nutrient broth to further promote their growth. This cell culture medium aims to simulate the environment inside an animal's body and thus contains nutrients such as amino acid, vitamins, and glucose. This nutrient bath encourages the cells to grow normally as they would inside the animal. Eventually, once these cells have multiplied enough, they turn into muscle tissue or a mass resembling ground meat. To shape the tissue into specific cuts of meat such as chicken breast or a prime cut of steak, scientists introduce fat cells and connective tissue cells into the culture. This isn't just for show either. The fat cells and connective tissue enhance the cultivated meat's overall flavor. Scientists can even control the nutritional value of the meat by altering the nutrient broth the cells are bathed in during the cultivation process. Despite the massive amounts of progress they've made with their meat manufacturing process, Upside is running into the same problems encountered by the other meat manufacturers of cultivated meat. For one, the business of cultivated meat is expensive. Each state-of-the-art facility required to produce cultivated meat costs millions of dollars to construct and maintain. Couple that with the overall cost of production, and you end up with a relatively expensive product that might be a hard sell for some consumers. Thankfully, Companies like Future Meat have been able to bring production costs down significantly. Recent reports indicate that each Future Meat chicken breast costs $1.70 to produce. That's in stark contrast to the $330,000 burger patties of the first public tasting of cultivated meats back in 2013. Aside from replicating the nutritional value in real meats, it's also crucial to offer consumers a product that tastes, smells, and feels just like the real thing. Upside has found some success with producing cultivated meats similar in texture and flavor to chicken breasts. Other cultivated meat producers around the world have also made significant headway with their products. For instance, the Tel Aviv-based food tech startup Supermeats hosted a well-publicized taste test for Israeli food journalist Michal Ansky. Despite Ansky's refined palate, she was unable to distinguish between traditionally grown chicken meat and Supermeat's cultivated products. Once the cultivated meat industry takes off, we may finally be able to rein in the increasing environmental cost of feeding our world's population. More than a third of the world's greenhouse gas emissions come from the food production industry, with a large chunk of that attributed to meat production. By offering a cleaner, lab-grown alternative, we may be able to mitigate the growing stress our ballooning global population is placing on the environment. Along the way, we might even be able to get cultivated meat similar in texture and flavor to Wagyu beef. That would be quite the delicious bonus.
We're here again at Chef T's kitchen, and we're making ogbonno soup, of course, and okra mixed with vegetable. That is the ugu. We have
Ogbonno.
okay, the ogbonno, the grounded ogbonno, right?
Ogbonno, yes, with crayfish.
With crayfish.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is stockfish,
Okay.
and this is pepper. This is
Red oil.
oil,
Okay.
and this is seasoning.
And of course, the okra and the ugu itself.
Itself, yes.
All right, let's see what you gotta do for us. Okay, you have your water. Okay. You don't fry your own. You just
No,
go
no.
direct. Okay.
And your oil.
Your oil.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. The stockfish.
Yes.
Okay. Just wash it and add it.
Yes.
Okay.
You add your
Seasoning.
yes. Of course, no salt.
No salt. Organic woman.
Cover it.
Cover it.
Yes.
For it to boil
For it to boil.
till it
Meanwhile,
cooks. Yes.
Cutting our okra.
All right. Let's have our okra and others cut.
Farm.
That's how you found.
Yes.
Wow.
Farm.
And you are always happy when
I'm always happy cooking. It's my hobby. It's part of me. I'm born with it.
So your girl child, have you taught her this?
Of course, why
spirit?
not? Why not? She will demonstrate it here by grinding the pepper.
Oh, she do that, right?
Yes.
It's necessary. It's necessary.
Even the boys, they know how to cook. Yes.
So why not reading it? Why not
No, this is the way I like it. So that I'll be eating the ogbonno soup and I'll be seeing the okra inside.
oh, you like to see the okra inside?
Yes. This one is strong.
So we are making ogbonno soup today with fresh okra. We have our water boiled. She doesn't fry her own, rather she had water in the pot, added her oil, stock fish, any other protein that you want to, but she prefers using stock fish. So she added her stock fish and then seasoning. And of course she doesn't do salt. She's an organic chef, so her kitchen is zero salt. So she added her seasoning, covered it for a while to cook.
Salt wash meat and vegetables.
Salt wash meat and vegetable.
Yes.
Alright. So she only uses salt to wash her meat and vegetable. And right now we're cutting it, and she said she doesn't want the grated one because she wants to be eating her soup and is seeing the okra, which is so greenish, and she prefers it that way. So after grinding, after cutting it, now we're grinding our pepper.
Yes.
So people have their different way of cooking and the way they want to showcase their recipe. But it's best to use what you love the most.
Yes.
So not add the
No.
you want it natural.
Yes.
And the aroma is already coming out.
This one is okay like this.
You don't want it smooth. Some chefs complain about how pepper hurt their hands, and the way you have access to your pepper,
It doesn't affect me.
it doesn't affect you.
No.
Chef T's kitchen, where we had our water, where she doesn't does all the frying. What she did was just to have her water, added oil, added stockfish seasoning. Then we went ahead to cut fresh okra, and she doesn't grate the okra too. She just dice them into small pieces because she loves it. You know, when she's eating it, she sees the okra itself fresh and not smashed too soft. And then we came back and had our grounded pepper. We used the local stone. I told you she's basically a local thief woman who loves to showcase her delicacy and her culture. When we come back from the break, I'm sure our sauce on the fire will be ready, and then we'll see what she will have next for us. Kitchen Drive on ARCN Television. Stay tuned.
This is amala. Everybody knows. This flour is gotten from yam. Okay, dry yam. So we call it yamu koi. This is how the flour looks like. So once the water is boiled, that's when I will turn it. So I allow the water to boil now. So this is how we turn our amala. You add the water directly after it's boiled. Okay. egg, not to be the entire day. Yes, because you can reduce water the entire day. So you cover it for 5 minutes. Because we eat as one family, so you have to dish it plenty. No, this is fine. Let me leave it like this.
I'm glad you're still here with us, and this is our boiled our boil. Okay.
Boil water, add.
Oh, she's now adding her protein. I'm sure cooked and saved already. So, but sometimes if you don't have the cooked one, you cook directly here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll cook directly here. Yes.
And the yellow pepper is really coming out.
It's coming out, yes. I'll allow it to boil
Boil
for some time.
for some time. Okay. So we'll allow it to boil for some time. We're making ogbonno soup. She didn't fry her own. What she did was to put her water, added red oil, added stockfish, because she have cooked boiled meat already. She has cooked meat is reserved in the fridge, so she didn't have to use fresh meat. But when she doesn't have, she can use her fresh meat at that stage. Adds all the ingredients to it. She doesn't use salt, so she uses her seasoning and of course the yellow and red pepper. No onions, nothing. She loves everything natural. So now we'll allow it to just cook for a while, and then we'll watch her do the remaining. I don't know what she's going to do, but we'll watch out and see it.
Also add onions.
So why are you having your onions now?
Because I want to be seeing it also.
We want to see it too. So
Yes.
if you had added it there, it will.
Yes.
So
Yes.
you prefer it fresh?
I prefer it fresh.
Okay. Yeah. She wants her onion fresh.
So first is the ogbonno.
Okay, we'll first add the ogbonno.
Yes.
The aroma is really out. Alright, so we'll add our ogbonno. And this ogbonno seems good because it's really dry already.
Yes.
So we'll now add
the okra.
I don't need potash.
No. No need potash on this. And you add your ugu leaf.
All right. Everything is green, fresh here.
Okra.
Yes. Oh, that's what you
Yes.
want to see it.
Okay.
This is what you want to see.
Yes.
A fresh okra.
Yes.
Aroma. And actually, the onions is really coming out.
Yes.
The aroma. So if it's thick, you can add.
Yes. But as it is now, it's okay.
It's okay.
Yes. Very, very okay.
It's okay.
So I'll cover it for 5 minutes because I don't want my okra to be too done.
Watching Drive on ARCN television, we just made our yummy okra soup. From the look of it, it's really looking yummy, I tell you. So we just had our okra and Ogbonno soup, and it's ready to be eaten, and it can be eaten with any kinds of swallow. Amala roast, pounded yam, semo, tuwo shinkafa, oh, anyone. Oh. I tell you, this is the only program that gives you the opportunity to learn new recipe.
Yes.
You might think that you have your own recipe, but I tell you, when you watch, you add more knowledge to yourself. Because right now, she didn't just put or add her onions while she was cooking. She added it while she was adding the okra because she wants it fresh and the aroma. And I tell you, I can perceive the aroma. So we're going to have a taste of it, of course. I'm a soup person. I'm going to give you my taste and the verdict of how the soup will taste. Let's see. Kafa.
Oh.
When you get with this,
And one way.
now one way. I tell you, you just catch it. Of course, you have to blow it. Don't. And it's crispy.
Yes. That's how I want the okra to be.
That is what you mean.
Yes.
So that you have the crispy
okra.
nature okra, and it's nice. Keep watching ARCN television. Right now, I'm going to order my tuwo shinkafa where I can relax and have a meal.
Yes.
My tuwo shinkafa and this fresh okra soup. Give a try, and I tell you, you will love to do more. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure having you on the program. I'm Hilda Homsem Fantuam. Always the pleasure is ours. I'm Hilda Homsem Fantuam, urging you to watch more of our programs, eat good food, stay healthy, stay out of trouble. See you next time, and keep watching ARCN television. Bye, Chef Tina. Always on the move. Proud thief lady.
Yes.
Bye.